Imagine sitting at a poker table. You are holding two jokers, wild cards that have been in the deck for 100 years. You should be invincible. You should be clearing the table. But instead, you're getting absolutely destroyed by the guy across from you who is playing with a single card he just bought yesterday. Welcome back. Today, we are dissecting a brutal reality check happening in the Chinese luxury outdoor market. We are talking about Li Ning. Yes, that Li Ning, the gymnastics prince, the national hero. Specifically, we're asking, how do you hold a royal flush of heritage brands and still lose your shirt? Now, most of you know Li Ning, but do you know Aigle? Li Ning actually bought this French aristocrat of a brand, born in 1853, mind you, way back in 2005. 2005! Do you remember 2005 in China? Outdoor sports meant a school field trip to a local hill. Nobody knew what a technical shell was. We were all saving our lunch money just to buy a basic North Face fleece. Li Ning was the ultimate early bird. But here's the kicker. Being early doesn't matter if you show up to the wrong party. Look at the competitor, Anta. Anta waited until 2019. They dropped 4.6 billion euros, let that number sink in, to swallow Amer Sports, the parent company of Arc'teryx. That is 14 years after Li Ning bought Aigle. And the result? Anta turned Arc'teryx into the uniform of the elite. It's the tribal tattoo for finance bros and tech giants. A jacket costs $1,000? That's not a price tag. That's an admission ticket. If you don't wear the dead bird logo, do you even work in a skyscraper? Meanwhile, Aigle, poor Aigle, owned by Li Ning for 20 years, and it's still treated like a secret mistress kept in a basement. It's the invisible man of them all. Let's look at the numbers, because numbers don't care about your feelings. By 2025, the North Face has nearly 7 million fans on Tmall. Arc'teryx has over 3 million. Aigle? Less than 1 million. It's sitting in the corner like unsold vegetables at a wet market. The North Face is gaining hundreds of thousands of followers. Aigle is growing at the speed of a rusty mobility scooter going uphill. And the positioning, it's baffling. It's too expensive to be mass market, but it's too cheap to be luxury. It's in this zombie zone. Young people think it looks like something their dad wears to go fishing. The staff even admit it. They say, oh, our customers are mostly over 40. In the age of Gen Z, that is basically a commercial death sentence. Li Ning is panicking, and they should be. Their main business is bleeding. Revenue growth is flatlining. Profits are nosediving, down 22% recently. And the inventory? Oh God, the inventory. They are sitting on 2.4 billion RMB worth of unsold stock. That is a mountain of shoes and shirts rotting in a warehouse. That is a ticking bomb. Why is this happening? Because Li Ning wants to be everything. Basketball, running, fashion, kids, ping pong. They are the student who gets a B- in every subject. Anta is the math genius who wins the Olympiad. If you want yoga pants, you buy Lululemon. If you want to show off, you buy Arc'teryx. When do you think of Li Ning? Maybe when you feel nostalgic? Nostalgia doesn't pay the bills, folks. So what is Li Ning's brilliant solution? Let's try again. They are rolling out another Swedish brand called Haglofs. In China, they call it the firewood stick because of the logo. They are trying to clone Arc'teryx. They're opening stores in the most expensive luxury malls, next to Hermes. They're charging insane prices. A jacket that costs $400 in Sweden, they're selling it for double that in China. They literally wrote middle-class status tax on the price tag and hoped nobody would notice. But here's the reality check. You cannot just copy the homework of the smartest kid in class and expect to pass the exam. Arc'teryx has cachet. It has history with hardcore climbers. Haglofs? Nobody knows what it is. And the fit? It's designed for tall, skinny Vikings. It doesn't fit the average Chinese consumer. You put it on and you look like a sack of potatoes. Anta succeeded because they learned how to run luxury brands over 10 years. They have the muscle memory. Li Ning is an infantry captain trying to command an aircraft carrier. The skill sets do not match. They are rushing, they are desperate for a new story to tell the stock market because their old story is boring. But the market isn't stupid. The era of money for nothing is over. Li Ning is standing at the base of Mount Everest in flip-flops, trying to race against people with ice axes. That $2.4 billion in inventory is a mountain harder to climb than anything in the Himalayas. Let me sum this up for you. Holding aces for 20 years, yet the seats are empty. Trying to sell a Nordic ticket for a celestial price, while the warehouse fills up to the sky, and the profits run dry. You can copy the moves, you can fake the style, but without the soul, you won't last a mile. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.